Hello, StarCraft fans! This is Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another daily Legacy of the Void upload. This is a game between Railgan and Jason on Dusk Towers. In the top side of the map, we have the red Terran player, it is Jason. And in the bottom side of the map, we have the blue Zerg player, it is Railgan. Railgan asking if he's on TV. Jason says, I don't know. Railgan has a frowny, winky face? Oh, that's crying. Okay, I think that's what he intended. So a TVZ for you guys here on Dusk Towers. We've seen Railgan and Jason on the channel recently. Both of them are amazingly talented GM level players. Jason plays in professional tournaments. I want to say semi-professional tournaments. I don't know if that's insulting to him or not, but I hope not. Okay, so let's see here. This might be a Reaper expand. Let's go ahead and get the list ready just in case it is. Dusk Towers, again, a pretty darn fantastic map. A really fun one. Just seems like nobody ever vetoes it. Everybody wants to play on this thing no matter what. And let's see if we can get a list of the Reaper names. We can. We've got it ready to go. So Jason, I do believe, I've seen him do both. I've seen him go for Reapers. I've seen him go for Marines in the early games. We're not going to pin our hopes on anything quite yet. We do have 3 workers on the gas. Based on the timing here, I don't think there's going to be a Reaper expand just because you'd have closer to 50 gas by now. Maybe my timing is off. 36, 40, 40. Oh, yeah, there we go. Actually, I'm a giant liar. That was perfect. And it is a Reaper. Okay, so Reaper heading on out is going to be, let's go with Jimbo. This is Jimbo the Reaper. He's a peanut farmer from Arkansas, which is a planet in the Dominion. Jimbo got captured by the Dominion because he did not pay taxes on his peanut farming. That's how they get you. That's how they got Al Capone. So they strap him into a suit with rockets on the back and give him a pistol and a grenade launcher and say, all right, if you can kill, let's say 2 drones and 2 Zerglings, we will give you your freedom. It might look like you die, but don't be fooled by that. What it actually means is that we resurrected you and put you into another body where you're going to be super happy. So that's the goal. That's the goal for Jimbo today. It's going to be 2 drones and 2 Zerglings with a good scout for bonus points. Oh, maybe it gets these 2 Lings immediately. That would be nice. That would be pretty good for Jimbo. Come on, get up there. You're faster than slow Lings. Speed's not even on the way for these Lings, so you can get them no matter what. It's just, can you save the SCV? Saving the SCV might be extra credit as well. Look at that. Keeps it alive, gets those 2 kills. Now the question is, drones. Drones are difficult for Reapers to kill. There are queens on the way. There's already a queen there for Railgan, mind you. There's nothing here yet, but no drones to kill either, because Railgan knows you don't want to saturate a base until you have at least a queen ready to pop out at some point. Can the Reaper get in here and get these guys before that queen pops? Holy smokes, Jimbo, you might actually get this. The timing might just be absolutely perfect. And here it is, 1, 2, KD8 charge, missing entirely there, but he really wants to get that thing. No, changes into an extractor at just the last second. Can he kill that one? No, goes into the extractor. Oh, he gets it. He gets the drone kill. Okay, so Jimbo is super close, you guys. Jimbo is super mega amazingly close to getting that second drone kill that he needs to earn his freedom, or the illusion thereof, depending on if you trust the Dominion or not. I don't know that I do, but Jimbo maybe doesn't know any better. Speed is on the way for Railgun, but Speedling's not out quite yet. I don't even see a Roach Warren either, so it's only Slowlings and Queens in the way of Jimbo attaining his goal. So get back in there, man. Get back in there. Those Lings are not going to have speed for another couple of minutes at least. I think you can do this. Come on. All right, we'll keep an eye on him. We'll see where he's going anyway. Meanwhile, back in Jason's base, we have a 3rd command center on the way, a starport and a factory. Ooh, Widowmine drop, possibly? Possibly some Widowmine dropping action on the way for our Terran player. There's a quick lair out of Railgun, but no real further... Oh, just kidding, there's a Spire. There's a Spire right there. I need to stop starting sentences and then figuring out if they're accurate as I'm saying them. I'm not sure if that is the correct way to do things. In fact, I think it is not. Income 34 to 32 harvesters. Railgun does have the lead, but has not taken a 3rd base. Oh, Jimbo, get back there. Oh, there's nothing to actually kill back here. Unfortunately, kill these Lings. You can do it. Cal blew himself back with a KD8 charge. Jimbo isn't very comfortable with his KD8 charge ability. Is that a grenade? It's kind of a grenade, I guess. You drop it and it explodes. Combat drugs healing him up, but that speed is just about to tick up to 100%, and that means the Reaper's going to die. There's really nowhere for him to go at this point. The Lings get through. Oh, speed popped up. Get the drone. No, Jimbo, no. Jimbo, all right. Should we give it to Jimbo, you guys? Jimbo got 2 Ling kills, a drone kill. He got a nice scout, right? He got the Spire, and he saved an SCV's life. I think that's enough. I think that's enough for the Dominion to give him a reprieve. And, you know, it looked like he exploded there, but I'm sure that what actually happened, Widowmine shot. Goodbye, everybody. Well, what actually happened was they grabbed him, his body, just before it exploded and teleported it to a hospital, and he's totally fine. Yep, that's the story. Ling's getting destroyed by a ton of Marines. There is a Liberator out too. Third base is landing, and now just taking a third base is Railgun. So this is a weird... What was he two-basing it so long for? I just don't know. Evolution Chamber, Baneling Nest. Getting +1 flyer attack. Yep, +1 flyer attack for those Mutas. Corruptors on the way for Railgun. And it's just going to be basically Bio Liberator right now. Are there any Marauders on the field for Jason at all? No. 12 Marines, a Liberator. Make that 2. And a Widowmine. Income tab 47 to 49. Jason is maxing out his macro ability to this point. That's a very high mark for the 5-minute point of this game. The Corruptors, I think, are a good choice, as again, the Liberators here should not do extra damage to them. Yep, just 5 damage times 2 against Corruptors, not the 7 that you get versus Mutas, and that adds up. You'd say, oh, it's only 2 damage, but over time, that's enough to keep that Corruptor alive for another few volleys, which can be enough between killing the Liberator or not. Creep spread looking okay from Railgun. This one at least is about on cooldown. It is on cooldown. This one, though, could probably be pushed out somewhere. And it is! Ah, Railgun, you listen to me. You listen to me, you good fella. I like to see that. Inject with the Queen here would be fantastic. And there it goes. Baneling speed, centrifugal hooks. On the way, +1/+1 for melee and ground for Railgun, which usually means we're going to see some ultras at some point. I guess he could be going for a 3-base ultra while trying to hold off with Banelings, speed Banelings, and Corruptors. Without really going for roaches, no Ravagers at all. Speedlings mixed in here as well. It's just Speedlings aren't that super great unless the Banelings get good hits on these Marines. So Jason looked like he was moving out for just a second. That was probably a fake. A 4th base on the way for Railgun. Creep spread could continue to push out if and, you know, it wanted to. We have a nice great wall of supply depots all around the edge here. Widowmine here again with 4 kills actually, killing 3 of the Lings that wandered by. Liberators make their presence known by killing an Overlord, which does seem to take forever, but with Marine assistance, it's not that bad. That does supply block Railgun, actually. Production tabs through the roof right now. Look at all this stuff that's going on. Burrow coming up for Railgun. What? All right, so maybe some Burrow Baneling traps. Oh, that would be nasty. That'd be really nasty if he could pull that one off. Burrow's not quite there yet, but it's not that long of an upgrade, about 70 seconds. He's at 50 right now. Pneumatized Carapace coming up as the same time, and Hatcheries right here. Something that he's also going for. So, killing some creep tumors. Jason decided to move on down. Banelings morphing on in. Banelings with speed on creep. And now they got a single kill, but picked up and boosted out of there. Jason with the amazing reaction time. Liberators getting some shots off there, too. Railgun pulling back just a little bit. He does have quite a number of Banelings. Army supply right now is 50 to 66. Jason does have the bigger army, and probably the more cost-efficient one, too, which does not bode well for Railgun. Ling's Widowmines are such a bother. Okay, so Overseer here. Splitting his army fairly well is Railgun. Coming from both sides is a pincer movement. The Corruptors trying to get rid of these medevacs. Bam, one dies immediately. A lot of dead Marines here. The Lings doing their job. Banelings exploding as well. Can these Corruptors deal with the Liberators? It looks like they can. Is that a full retreat from Jason? It looks like it very well could be. Speed 4.72 on the Liberators, 4.13 on the Corruptors. They cannot chase them down, but they did an admirable job chasing them away. Income tab 66 to 66. I loved this creep spread that Railgun had. It really helped him get that pincer movement off, attacking here, bringing Corruptors in to take out those Liberators and the medevacs. Especially, there are only 4 on the field, and a couple of them have been killed already. So the fewer the medevacs, the less effective this bio ball can get. I'm sure Jason is fully cognizant of that fact. Is he going Railgun? You crazy, crazy person. He's going Swarm Host. Look at this. Boom! Swarm Host! Why Swarm Host against Terran? Alright, Railgun, show us how it's done. Show us how you use Swarm Host against a Terran as good as Jason. That's what I would like to know. That's what I would like to know how to do for sure. So, I mean, maybe high ground harassment or get spotted, unfortunately. Run! Run! Burrow, run! No? Oh my gosh, do not die, Swarm Host. I need you to actually do something before you die. Okay. All right, here it is. And they A-move into the Marines and the Marauders. I guess maybe they were decoys there? That was really weird. Railgun, I don't know why you did that. Run back. None of the Swarm Hosts have died yet, surprisingly. There's the Locust drop, though. And right on top of those Marines, eating them alive. Look at how well these guys do when they can actually get shots off. Ling's coming in to assist as well. Locust did die, though. A little more quickly than I expected. Baneling's getting some nice shots off. Ling's trying to get individual Marines, but the Banelings cleaning up pretty well too here. Marauders do manage to kill a couple of them. but get cleaned up by Lings as well. Widowmine's getting destroyed, and Railgun manages to hold off there just a little bit. Reinforcements for Jason. Got to get the heck on out of there. What is that vision that we're seeing? Oh, it's the range on the locusts. Railgun says, leave my swarm hosts alone. He doesn't sound like that. He's actually, is he from Switzerland? I forget where Railgun is from. Anyway, he does not sound like that at all. Fourth base trying to land by Jason, but look at this. Look at this high ground locust harass burrowing, and the locust landing, killing a missile turret so quickly. Again, locusts are good. It's just that when they're in the air, they're so darn vulnerable. Ling's trying to get a pin along this backside. Not enough of them for sure. Decides to back on out. It's 146 to 129 total supply. That base is landed for Jason. This base is already up for Railgun, and this one too. APM for these guys about 290 currently for Railgun, about 350 or so for Jason. I do like the Overlord spread, just in different places. Poop and creep there, just to make sure fifth base doesn't come up anytime soon. And bonus, scouting this drop. Exactly what you want to see if you're Railgun, is see what the timing on that thing is, especially if they stop and decide to kill the Overlord. That really tells you that they're coming. Oh, there's a burrowed Ling too. Jason does not know about that. Doesn't know. A lot of changelings coming up. They'll change into Marines because they are changelings, and they're going against the Terran player. Widowmine shot does get a no kills, 0 kill, 0 kill, 0 kill. Changelings trying to see what is going on, and for their trouble they get destroyed. Locusts trying to fly on up, and yeah, it's just when they're in the air, they're so vulnerable. I don't know where these guys are even going. Hey, Locusts, how's it going? Hanging out, and then heading on back home. Swoop orders the Locust to land at the targeted location and then to attack. Swoop here. I can't tell it to do that. Drop is here for Jason. I don't... Okay, there's some Lings and Corruptors and a couple Banelings here, so Railgun does know that that is coming, which is excellent for him. Income tab is 70 to 81. Jason has the higher income. For sure, this fourth base with the Planetary Fortress will assist him immensely in his future endeavors. Lings, Banelings, and Swarm Hosts. Railgun's thing of choice. He is getting an Ultralisk Cavern, so let's not think he's stuck on Swarm Host forever. That +3/+3 coming up very nicely. +2 flyer attack on the way, making those Corruptors that much more effective. Lings coming in by the handful, but not against Marines with +2/+2. Really not going to happen, you guys. Maybe this number, though. Maybe that number, but picking up and boosting out. Jason is no idiot. He's not going to sit there while Lings get a surround and murder him in the face. Marines and Marauders, Banelings, Lings, Overseers, and here we go. Yep, Baneling's getting some big-time hits there. Jason not really picking up as quickly as he could have. Perhaps he was busy microing down here or some such. There's no base to kill there. Oh, where did your army go? Where'd your army go in the main? I don't know. Why does Jason keep landing in random spots? I guess he's healing, and you don't really want to drop into a war zone if you're just going to heal. Regardless, he's on the creep, which means Railgun can't see him. The Corruptors really want to kill his medevacs, but with that boost, they're so darn fast. So darn fast. Meanwhile, another attack down this way, but there are Ultras waiting here. Oh, whoa. Good pickup and good retreat by Jason. Railgun, 197 to 196 total supply. Both players are essentially maxed out. Do we see Ghosts? 3 Ghosts at a time coming out for Jason. All right, so how can Railgun handle this? Because what we've seen on my channel, especially at the GM or so level, is that Ghosts are really excellent against Ultras. Just absolutely bone-crushingly, skull-splittingly good. Ultras, if they are not lucky against Ghosts, will get no kills whatsoever because some good kiting and then some Ghost steady targeting shows up, and then they're just a pile of meat. Locusts? Oh, Locust Widowmine shots. That's insane. I don't think I've ever seen a Widowmine kill a Locust before. Got it, though. Definitely got it. Why are you all the way up here? Get back down there. Railgun, steady targeting being used. Running the heck on out of there. Does not want to walk through there. Widowmine shot. Ooh, Widowmine shots. 15, 13 kills. Another huge kill on that one. Banelings on everything, though, but that steady targeting doing very well at the same time. Ultras coming from that left side. One of them remaining. 2, 3 more joining, pushing Jason all the way back into his third base. Not where he wants to be. This base might be in a lot of trouble, but the stutter stepping is absolutely insane. Corruptors just destroying medevacs, though, and what that does, it leaves the Marines with less and less health every single time. But still, all the Ultras are gone except for this one right on here. I don't know that Railgun's choice was correct to chase the Terran player all the way up that ramp, because the Ultras are gone now. There are still 2. There are still 2, so don't you mourn, you Ultra fans, at all. Base right here trying to land, but that Zergling from like 10 minutes ago is still there, still causing problems. Lings, Ultra, Corruptor, +3 flyer attack. Wow. I mean, that's extra damage versus massive, which we're not going to see in this game. We're not going to see battle cruisers, unfortunately, in this match. But the Locusts are landing. Planetary Fortress does a great job smashing him in the face, though. Has a total of 4 kills there. 168 to 184 total supply. More and more Liberators coming up. I love that play from Jason. Liberator's good. You got to get these Widow Mines before they kill you again. 13 and 15 kills. Just not going inside the radius seems to be the way to go there. That is going to be a Planetary Fortress in about 10 seconds. Can they kill it first? SCV is trying to repair, but they didn't get there soon enough. Baneling's crashing on everything. The base is going to fall as the Corruptors manage to finish it off. Or not finish it off, just let it burn to death, I suppose. Widow Mine shots, getting everything. Liberators trying to kill stuff on the ground. That Corruptor Ball looking pretty intelligently scary, though. And taking those guys down. Ultras and Lings on top of all this stuff. Planetary Fortress has too many targets to attack right now. It's up to 17 kills. And the focusing of the Planetary Fortress, they do get it. Railgun does get it. Meanwhile, there's an attack on over here with Marines. They're probably going to get this hatch in exchange for this one. That was killed. Railgun is going for the jugular right now. He is definitely deciding to push up into this third base once again. High ground Ghosts just picking these Ultras off like no problem whatsoever. Jason going to get another hatch. This game is insane, you guys. Ultras. Yes! They get the other hatch. This has turned into a low econ game for sure. It's basically 3-base to 3-base. Nobody has much income at all. I mean, it's under 1,000 for both of these guys. Ultra with a total of 10 kills is a Ravager. Is smart enough to get the heck on out of there when outnumbered this poorly. It's just too slow. It's just too slow to get where it wants to go, and it will get exploded very nicely indeed. Buddy comes try to assist him, but nope. And yeah, Ultra ends up dead. Buddy also going to end up dead unless it decides to run intelligently as well. So Railgun 101 to 86. Let's go. Income tab 47 to 30 in favor of Railgun. That means 49 workers killed by Railgun, 20 killed by Jason. That might assist just a little bit here. Another base coming up for the Railgun. I don't see trying to land an orbital command there, but the steady targeting and the stutter stepping just beautiful. Stutter stepping from Railgun, just beautiful. A couple of ghosts die. That is music to Railgun's ears. If you can hear ghosts dying, then that is a good feeling for you as the Zerg player. Another base here. Hatchery on the way. Double expanding, essentially, is Railgun. If you can hold the Terran player off here, he might be fine. Here at the 17-minute mark. Infestors on the way for Railgun. I love that choice. Using fungal growth on the ghost to make them tick damage so they can't steady target channel. That is brilliant. That is a fantastic move there. Long distance mining with the drones. Hatchery is oversaturated just a little bit, but this base will be up and running in about 20 seconds, so no harm, no foul. Trying to land another orbital command over here. I think that's the second base, and in fact it is. Second orbital command reconnecting on over this way. Some changelings heading on up. Again, the spread from the Overlord's pretty darn fantastic. More and more Corruptors for Railgun, and those Infestors that I mentioned earlier, they should come in handy. He only has 2? He only has 2, and no pathogen glands either, so he's, I mean, they're both starving for minerals right now. Gas really high for the Terran player, which usually happens when you have Marines and Marauders as your primary forces. Jason does manage to reestablish his fourth and his fifth base, rather, as Railgun gets set up as well. So it's almost like a gentleman's agreement. Yeah, we ravaged each other's economies, but let's go ahead and let's give it some time here and get back on up. 51 to 32 Harvesters. Railgun still has that lead, but Mules are good, ladies and gents. Mules are good. Medivacs landing. There is a fairly large group of Ultras here. They do have 8 armor. They do have +3 attack on those Kaiser Blades. Infestors do have enough for a fungal as well. Not if they die first. There's the fungal. There's another fungal. Can Jason get out of there? And yes, he does manage to get out, but one Medivac taken down by the couple of Corruptors that are here. Another attempted attack down here by Jason. What is this? Oh, Changelings. Like the red. How is there a red there? I do not know. Ultras, Corruptors. And Jason does not like those odds. He decides to back on out here, trying to kill these Corruptors from the ground, but the Ultra is trundling on in. It's 150 to 114 total supply. Jason pulls back once again. Did not find much success with that attack, unfortunately for him. Income again, 58 to 36, but look how even that mineral count is. Terran's actually ahead because Mules are that good. Another attack on over here. Some Lings getting rid of all the SCVs because thankfully there's not actually a planetary fortress there. It's 157 to 121 total supply. Jason's backed into a corner just a little bit here, and that's it. That's it. Jason leaves the game, and Railgun is victorious. Railgun with the win here today, representing Zerg. Well done to him. I mean, just the Swarm Host stuff felt a little gimmicky, I would say. Just a little bit gimmicky, in my professional opinion. It did get some kills, but mostly not very effective at all against the Terran. But when it came down to Ultras, he got the Infestors that he needed. I loved the early Corruptor play. That was brilliant. +3 attack, really paying off. 17 damage per shot. Medevac count currently at 7. I mean, usually a Terran player wants at least 10. or 15 of those, and they just kept getting sniped down by corruptors over and over and over, and it paid off in the end for Railgan. So, excellent job indeed. Good game. Hope you enjoyed it. And this has been Falcon Paladin with yet another daily Legacy of the Void upload. Go ahead and hit that like button. Hit the subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter and Facebook, both at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.